What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another episode.
Yes.
Very exciting news. So, Millie, what
Yeah,
are we talking about
very
today?
exciting. So it is now official, confirmed by Manchester United themselves that Michael Carrick is staying on as the manager, as the head coach for next season. Yeah, just phenomenal news. Like if you've been here, you know I've been screaming that this needed to happen for weeks.
Yes.
Weeks I've been saying this, and now it is official, pen to paper. Michael Carrick is going to be at
Sign the
Manchester United.
contract.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just it's just fantastic to see. This is what we needed. I think now we can already go ahead and start focusing on next season. What are our transfers? What is it going to look like challenging for both a league and a Champions League?
Yeah.
That is really inevitably what Michael Carrick is here to do. And he understands that. He understands that at Manchester United, you don't have time to build anything. He knows that the mentality and the goal is to start winning immediately. And
Yep.
I think we've got the right person to do it. There is not a single manager on the market, not a single coach on the market that can do what Michael Carrick has done in the time span that he has done it.
No,
Absolutely
please.
not.
I
So,
mean, the way he's breathed life back into the
yes,
team,
yeah, that's such a good way
literally,
to say it. Yeah,
like,
literally, he has quite literally breathed life back into the team. And yeah, I think with this group of players, with a few additions, this team will challenge for the Premier League. That is what Michael Carrick has shown.
yeah.
That is a reality, and that's what I have been saying for months, for like months. Go back, and you will see that is the mentality that is supposed to be stationed at Manchester United. That is who you want leading the club. That's who you want leading the team. And look at immediately what has happened. Bruno Fernandes, player of the season. Premier League player of the season.
The record for most
Yeah,
assists.
tied the record for most assists. He has the most chances created, most like dangerous chances. Like Bruno Fernandes is a phenomenon. He is, and has already cemented himself in Premier League history. Bruno Fernandes is a legend, not only of the Premier League, but he will be a legend of Manchester United.
Absolutely.
And I think now with Michael Carrick, we can now kind of complete that legacy by winning the Premier League next year, winning the Champions League, and then just really, cementing Bruno's legacy. And obviously it'd be phenomenal for Bruno, but just for the club itself, it's time for Manchester United to, kind of have that resurgence of the former glory days and make those the present days. It's time to have that feeling again. We've had the turmoil, we've had the rough times, we've had the highs and lows. We've won some intermediate trophies in the meantime, but I think it is time for us to get back up to that next level. And I think Michael Carrick understands what it takes and understands how to get us there. And I trust Michael Carrick fully. I'm in the process. Like,
absolutely. You've been saying it for months.
Yeah,
like you said.
And now that it's confirmed, it's just icing on the cake.
Yeah,
exactly.
The little cherry on top.
100%. And so again, I reiterate, all Manchester United fans, it is our responsibility to back the manager, trust his decisions in the transfer window, trust, the team, trust the preseason, trust the process.
Yes.
And trust in Michael Carrick. That is what he has earned and he deserves from where he took us into where Manchester United now is. And I think, off the bat, we're going to be challenging for the Premier League.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That is the reality. Any Manchester United head coach already knows that is the expectation. Every season, that is the expectation, bare minimum. So he already understands that. And
not much more you can really
exactly.
ask for.
Literally not much more you can.
He knows what he's doing, knows what he's there for.
Facts. And I thought it was really cool. Essentially, they brought in Wayne Rooney. So, brought him in. Yeah, and he did an interview with Michael Carrick as soon as the news was confirmed, and they were doing like a little walkthrough through Carrington, through the building, and it was sick seeing them reunite because obviously they were on the team the last time we won both the Premier League and the Champions League. So it was pretty sick to see two of our legends kind of reconnecting, and Rooney kind of giving Carrick his full support and endorsement, to really be the manager, the coach of Manchester United. And I think that's sick. I think that really embodies what the club is about. I wish, the other Manchester United legends would get on board with that sort of camaraderie in terms of like supporting the club and supporting, one of your old teammates to take the club in the right direction. I think everybody, as the entire organization, you should want to see success. You should want to see the club succeed. So I think even more so when a former player who's brought the club to certain levels of heights as a player, I think now even more so it is time for everybody to be on board and to back Michael Carrick and to trust that he is going to get us where we need to go.
Absolutely.
And I fully do. There's no reason not to. From what we've seen, the football we've seen, the results we've seen so far, and the football that is being played by this squad already, there's no reason not to trust Michael Carrick to do the job.
Yeah, honestly. And I mean, what a time to sign his contract, because tomorrow is the last game of the season, right?
Yeah, tomorrow is the last game of the season. So pretty crazy to see this another season coming to an end. And just the comparison from where we were last year to where we are now, it's just night and day.
Truly.
Night and day in the football that Manchester United plays, night and day in the results Man United has gotten, and night and day in where Manchester United is on the table. It is all just blatantly night and day. And that is a large part due to Michael Carrick, due to his leadership when he came in, and due to him kind of really gaining the trust and respect of the team and the players around him. And everything is starting to flourish, and that bodes really well for next season.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be really exciting to see. I mean,
100%.
the transfer window.
Yep.
I know the World Cup is this year, so the summertime might be a little bit
weird. Yeah, summer is going to be weird because also like some transfers and stuff might not happen because of the World Cup, or like won't happen until after the World Cup, because a lot of clubs are going to want to be scouting how players are playing at the World Cup. So there's just a ton of variables around like the transfers, injuries in the World Cup, that might provoke people to make certain moves as well. So there's just so many elements that are going to be happening
kind of
this
up
summer.
In the air. So that will be really interesting, that dynamic, and kind of seeing how that all plays out. But I am glad, and I'm sure you are too, just to have like a manager for a full season, have him throughout everything, to like make calls and train and go through preseason and do everything with the team without like a lot of turmoil.
Exactly, 100%. And it's also like the cleanest slate we've had in a little while. And I think when you give a manager a clean slate like this, or give a coach a clean slate like this, it really gives everybody the ability to say, here is the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So if Michael Carrick takes this, runs with it, and is successful, goes and wins the Premier League or wins the Champions League, either or both, if he goes and does that, we're all right. And the club is back to its glory, and we all relish that success. And then we continue on with our manager, with our coach, right? So it's just like there's really no con in the situation like this. If results don't go the right way, unlike the previous coach, Michael Carrick actually is ingrained in the soul of the football club because he played for the club. He'll know first more than anybody when results are not good enough. And he is also going to respect the fans and respect the morals of the club. So, I have a lot more trust in Michael Carrick. He's not just out here doing interviews and press tours and talking the talk. You know what I mean? He's not doing that. He's saying what he needs to say, saying it to the right people. I love the fact that it was Wayne Rooney,
that's
a former legend,
cool.
Or a legend. I'm glad that it was, someone we know. Wasn't, Michael Carrick is not on a PR tour. He's here to win games and be the head coach of Manchester United and bring the club back up to the glory days. And I can't wait to see him do it. But I think it's a fully clean slate. He's got the full time period to do it. So there's really no reason not to succeed. And I think he can, and I think he will. And we're going to relish every single exciting match along the way.
Absolutely. And we will criticize when criticism needs to be had.
That's facts. No one's ever perfect. That's facts.
So,
but
we'll be here for every game.
But we'll be here. So we'll be back tomorrow after the Brighton match to give our like end of season, last game of the season review or post match. But those are our thoughts on Michael Carrick becoming the full-time head coach of Manchester United, taking us into next season. I'm really excited.
We're
It's
here
gonna
for
it's
it.
gonna be a season. It's gonna be one to remember.
Truly.
Trust. So
If you made it this far,
thanks for watching.
thanks for watching. See
See
you
you next
next
time.
time.